once again, I got to give our school and our students and our fans so much credit when you're out there and like every section is full. Okay, and we know how it all started this year. So that's how these kids carry themselves around campus, around the town, that people want to come and support. And now our administration is really working with us, getting students out. They're doing everything they possibly can to make this the hottest spot in town. So I'm thankful to Big Boss in the back. And it's not just our games, I said it before, for the women's games. And then we're going to give it back to the soccer teams and the field hockeys and the lacrosse teams and the softball and the baseball that are playing right now. Our team will be out there for them because that's what this is all about, supporting each other at Monmouth University. So thankful again to all the fans. And then I just want to give Elon a lot of credit, man. They gave us a crazy run today playing zone. And that's hard, but that shows the growth of my team, playing against a team that plays you zone for 40 minutes when no one this year has done that. They didn't even play that much zone the first time we played them. So I knew we would figure it out, but it made us stagnant for a little while, and then we got going. I knew that would happen. We practice against zone all the time, and we dominated in practice, so I knew eventually we would get going. I just wasn't sure if we'd be able to stop Simpkins because he had it going pretty hot today.
Jarrett, everything you've been through this year, the injury preseason, setback during the season, to be at this point now, playing the kind of basketball you're playing, what's it feel like, and what kind of has the season been like for you?
I mean, it was hard, but it was just all about confidence and getting my body right, you know. I talked to Coach Rice a bunch of times this season trying to figure out what I need to do and stuff. But it's hard when you're expecting to do something in the season and it's not going your way. But you just got to stay confident and stay in the gym.
And kind of to get kind of performances like you had tonight and some of the recent ones, talk about what that does for you now, kind of moving forward.
Wait, say that one more time?
Just confidence-wise, you know, the way you've been playing, you seem to be playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I'm just losing myself out there on defense, and everything else just open up, taking my time on my free throws, finally make some free throws, so yeah.
No, and guys, I've said it over and over and over, it's hard. It's hard being a kid that everybody was expecting you to be the breakout kid. You get named second team all-league before the season starts, and then you get injured before we even get started. And to fight through it, and to, like you said, Steve, his confidence, because that's hard to do. And then you're not feeling like yourself, but you can't make excuses, and you just keep fighting through. But what he has done, and you heard him say it, getting lost on defense. When kids will do that, when they will just get lost in the defense, and he's a dynamic defensive player, then all of a sudden your three-point ball goes in, your free throws go in. Now all the work that you put in comes out just by getting lost on the defensive end.
What do you think when you see a team playing zones against you? Is that something, I mean...
Yeah, it's not a good idea. I mean, I was getting open shots out there. I don't never get open shots, you know, so it felt good finally getting open shots. I should have made way more, but Jack Collins, what he was doing, he picked that zone apart like no other, you know, so when he was giving me all them open shots, you know, I owed it to him to knock them down, and I did so. Yeah.
King, it seemed like the first half, the key was Jack kind of getting that ball and feeding guys on the baseline. I think Book had 17.
No, and that, you know, in our offense, Jarrett's in there, Boog is in there. Our bigs usually rotate in. And Jack was very patient because there's times in practice in one of our offenses where he gets to flash in there. But then he just switched spots with Boog. He said, let me have the middle. I know I can tear this apart. Well, we watched him do that in high school. They used to put him in the middle of the zone in high school, and he would do the same thing because he's strong. He's not worried about the heat coming when they turn the heat up on him. And then he wants to find guys. That's his whole thing. He wants to find guys. And he was putting it there for Abdi like looking this way and floating it to the corner so Ab could just catch and shoot. And when I tell everybody in the country, college coaches that call pro guys, if Abdi gets open shots, he's going to shoot 75 to 80%. If you just let him shoot, he's making them. I've never seen a person, and I've been around pro guys, some of my closest friends played in the pros. I have never seen a person that I've been working with shoot the ball like this man right here. And it's not just going to be all of a sudden he stops making shots. this is something special that he can do, and we're getting to watch it and be a part of this special time for him.
Jared, how physical was this game tonight?
Since it was a zone, it's like it's a lot of physicality in the game because you got that big that he's like 7'4", so I'm 6'9". You got a battle out there with that big and stuff. Then it's just booging me 6'7", 6'9" against a 7'4" guy. It's a lot of physicality in there.
And then Sherry's 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, Cherry's
He's a big old
6'9".
boy too.
And they got the other kid. What's his name? Crump. He like
Yeah, he's a big
6'9"
old
too.
boy, too.
So
Yeah.
crazy.
No, these guys, they do, and their coach is just good. He was a very good player. He's been a head coach before. Now this is his second time doing it. He's one of the nicest men. He got an awesome family, and he's just a good coach. I don't know if I could play zone the whole game, but it's a heck of a tactic because no one does that now that Boeheim's done. No one just plays you zone the whole game, and it throws you off. I don't care. We got great stuff to run against zone. They practice that more than we practice our zone plays. So credit to our guys for figuring it out and then getting them out of the zone. And we knew once we got them out the zone, then we could score at a higher clip.
Senior night, to get a guy like Sam out, who's been with this program for a while, been through a lot, to get out there and start, it had to be nice.
No, I'm telling you, and I said it on TV. I have to give all the credit to Coach Smith. Coach Smith was before his time. He started his seniors. And he'd start walk-on seniors. There could be 5 walk-ons starting against Duke because they played Duke last game of the year, okay? And he would do that. And the amazing thing is it rarely didn't work. And there was never really a time when the guys got blown up or got beat badly in that first 6 minutes. And I was first going to take Sam out first. And then I'm like, no, let the kids stay in there for a minute. Take Madison out. So then we let him stay a little longer. I hope his family enjoyed that. We know his dad well. We know he's one of the best coaches. His mom was a great player in this area. Just good family. And Sam has meant a bunch to us. I think he's going to be a successful man when he gets out of college with whatever he wants to do. So that one, every night, it was cool for Chris with his mom coming and him having, another generation of their family out on the court with him. And like people don't know, that was we had to get clearance from Big Boss and the Prez. This young man had a baby on the way to allow them to get an apartment. There was things that we had to go through to get this to this day. So for his mom to be here and his auntie and all the people from Dallas that came out here, his fiance or girlfriend and his son, that's really, really cool. And these are the things that I try to make sure we do for our guys. Because when I was their age, I didn't slow down. I didn't understand that senior night's not for the players. It's for the parents. It's for the fans. Okay, so I love senior day to get pictures. Okay, because when you're 55 or 56 like me, the picture's going to be really, really cool. When you're 19 and 20, you think, why is he making us do this? This is the worst. But at some day, I'm looking for my picture right now. Okay, because that was the day my daddy was out there crying. I don't have a picture of it, okay? And now he's gone. So I try to do these things with these young men so they can have something after they're done to remind them of these great days at Mom.
Drexel now, you guys, with some momentum going there, you had a great...
Little bit of momentum. I think that's a whole bunch of momentum, I think. All right, we started off rough. What is that now? 6-8, 7-9, something like that.
7-9.
Okay, if we was starting the season, we was 7-2. Everybody be talking about this the best Mama team in a long time. Okay, we all know I overscheduled, but winning the last 7 out of 9, going into the last game, we ensured that we have at least the same record as last year's team, which ended up getting me a new contract. So big-time things happen with these guys, and especially after starting on 0-11. Okay, we won some big-time games, and now we have a chance. This one on Saturday will be tough because we went Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Usually you don't have the Monday one in there. Usually Saturday, and then you got till Thursday. So, but we're built for it. Maybe we'll play them zone for 40 minutes and see how they like it down there in Philly. But Zach Spikers, I think he's one of the best coaches of, after you play them, watching the game and making adjustments. I think Zach is as good as anybody in our league at that. So preparing for them is really, really different because you're not going to see the same things you saw the first time we played them a month and a half ago. And then he'll see what didn't work for him, and then he'll be doing all kinds of different things. So short turnaround, we'll be ready on Saturday kind of early. We were going to go down early so we could support the ladies because our girls team is playing there tomorrow, but we got some guys that have class, so we can't get it. Well, unless the president gets it okay to say we can leave early and miss class, we got to stay here for these guys to go to school.